Good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Whatchamacallit Gaming, continuing our Captains of Industries playthrough. Now, as you recall, last time we got our solar panel production up. I don't think it's started just yet. Oh, it is, but it takes 2 minutes to complete, so that explains that well. I'm going to be building a lot of those, and then the other thing we were dealing with was just this one truck that can't get through this gap, which is unfortunate. Do these guys pull a full load? No, they're not quite. But anyway, we're busy working on this part now. It'll take a little while, so those errors are going to be there for a little while, so sorry about that. I'd rather we we dig the resources out than some kind of cheat to clear them. Also, I'm going to replace these. I think I'm busy replacing them, or have I not yet? Oh, I have. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's go big or go home. So we'll strip 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Once they're offloaded, I think we can, let's recover, which ones are, the only drawback is which is which. I'm assuming the empty ones are the ones not in use. So scrap that one, and scrap that one. And that should leave 3. Okay, yeah, that leaves 2 plus that. Yeah, because there's 5 per unit. And that's part of the plan here. And then I'm going to replace the dump trucks as well, and they'll just get added to the thing. Construction level 5. Okay, so we've got the next construction component production. Goody, that's going to be fun. We still haven't finished this. Oh, right, we were having copper production problems. We're still having copper production problems, which is a bit odd. Well, it's just a case that we just can't keep up with copper production at the moment. Or some of these belts gotten confused again. Because I see these are moving, I see these are moving. Okay, they're all moving. It's just these units are not very fast. Okay, no problems. We could probably swap to the acid method by draining this water tank. But I don't want to cheat a resource in, because we could cheat it. We could say get acid, but I don't want to cheat a resource in unless we're producing it. Or at least attempt to. I mean, coal I cheated, but we have a coal mine. So water I'm cheating, but we're collecting water. So it's not like we don't have that resource. Rubber I'm cheating, we're making rubber. So I'm cheating, yes, the resource is in, but we are making said resources. We're not just wasting, or over producing. We are making the desired resource. Oh, come on. What am I short on? Oh, I haven't produced enough vehicle construction parts. I need to actually switch this out. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. I thought Factorio, even with mods, and I've modded the hell out of Factorio, was a lot of stuff to produce. Turn that off. Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. List. Unpin. Pin. I said pin. Thank you. And bricks we can unpin because we kind of skipped that, unfortunately. Okay, fine. Okay, I wanted to check because now we have solar panels, which I will definitely make some of those. I'm going to make some of those. And then concrete. Mixer Mark III and robotic assembly. Okay, we're going to upgrade to that too. Sure as shooting, we're going to upgrade to that too. So I check, okay, they can get the materials. Yeah, we're going to have to leave some of the trucks. We're producing once again a boatload of scrap. It's mainly liquid iron where we're getting. So we don't actually have that much scrap with respect to the other materials. 90% of the time, it's going to be copper. It's going to be iron as our. Actually, iron is our 90% scrap, but that's also accurate with our current society as a whole. We use way more iron in a procedure where we're going to end up recycling it versus copper and other materials. Okay, I lost track of what I'm doing. Right, vehicles we want to build. I wanted to check what we need to produce acid. Luckily it's right at the top. Sulfur, water in a mixer, and that produces acid. Okay, sulfur, we have a ton of it. So, how would we go about piping it in here? Where can we squeeze this facility? Because it requires 2 inputs and a mixer. That one. Okay, we just want to produce acid. We don't want to use the acid to make the glass mix because we're using a different method. Because if we were using acid in the glass mix, I'd just swap it over, but we're not. We're using the salt and sand method. Okay, so we can repipe the water. Could I repipe this around? Oh, but I've got this construction. I've got to be careful. Okay, I'm just going to pause. Let's just see how stupidly I can squeeze something in here. Gotta leave a spot. It wants sulfur and it wants water. But is 2 going to be enough? I don't think so. Not even close. We're going to have to produce this somewhere else. And we'll swap the water in here. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. Fine. We should have a cheat water supply here, because water is used in this production method, is it not? Oh, we don't even have to cheat it. We can just draw it right off of our cooling towers, because they produce tons of water, which is still being flushed back into the system. Okay, maybe not quite, but there is plenty of water to draw off. There's this. We're driving here, though I want to lower this thing, because I don't think plastics. I don't think our heavy-duty trucks can get past here, so I'm actually just going to modify that quick. Let's just modify that, and then we'll get to building it. I want to run this, so we're just going to take it from here to there. Quick removal. Let's get rid of that quick. Copy this. Dump it like so. Quick deliver. Then we want to go to the upgraded belts. Doodle-doo. Black belt. Run it across. So. Quick deliver as well, and then we can get this whole system back online. No fuss, no muss. And our larger trucks will have access to this area. Oh good, it is all a flat conveyor belt level 3. Alright, that's not a problem. Alright, so we need to get resources out of here, we need to get resources out here, we need some of the resources out of here. So we're going to probably build a little bit forward and just build a bridging area over here. So pause again. Alright. Sorry, I hope you've all had a pleasant Christmas, sorry about that, and had a great time. I know I did. Lots of fun, lots of presents. Most of my presents were digital, but I will never complain. I greatly enjoy my games, so naturally that's not a problem for me. In my case, I got, at long last, they release Anno 1800 for the PC, which is quite nice. Because I was really looking forward to the Anno games. I've got them all. I've got all the Anno games. Maybe not all the various add-ons. Well, not for the newest one, definitely not. But for most of the old ones, I've got all the Anno games. Yeah, for all the old ones, I've got all the DLCs, but for the new one, I don't. Sorry, this is acid. My bad. Getting a little lost in presents. Stars in my eyes. How do I want to do this? Okay, they're going to probably want to take from this side, so we'll just do it this way. Okay. But yeah. I think that's going to fail. I got the Anno games, and of course, what flippin' Christmas is complete without a ton of sweets. So I hope you all had great fun. Got a lot of games, because I basically went ham on all the Steam specials. Honest to yours. Why did that pipe form like that? I actually don't like this. Delete. So what did I do apart from that? And then of course, you know, the classic enjoyable Christmas day with family, friends. So I hope everyone really had a great Christmas. I'm praying you all had an absolutely awesome Christmas. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I'm in South Africa. What was most shocking is they managed to keep the power running. That kind of classifies as like, oh great, we had a wonderful Christmas. They kept the lights on. I know it doesn't matter as much for me nowadays because thankfully my father invested in purchasing a solar system. So we don't have that problem, but still. When for 90% of the time when your most amazing thing out of Christmas is Eskom managed to keep the lights on, you know, your society is not doing very well. Alright, they updated that function. Now instead of having to fight with it, it will automatically add the 4-piece pipe set, or the 4 outward pipe set. Okay, yeah, I'm not happy about that. Cut that. Put it here. Yeah, I'm just going to cheat the water in. Saves so much on trucking. Especially now that I'm not doing a very good job of automating everything. Come on. Delete. Perfect. Sorry, it was just saving. Okay, now we're just going to run it straight over. No, I want to run you. No, let's do it this side. Yeah. This way. Yeah, I knew it was going to give me difficulty with the that's remarkably interesting how this one worked out. Okay, that should be acid production, if I, tell it to make acid production. What else did I get for Christmas, since we're on that subject? Mainly... Yeah, turn that off. I want them to take from the last tank only. Yeah, mainly it was just lots of games. I completed the Metro series. I got the Dead Island series, which I enjoyed. I got, what else? I got a couple of Star Wars games that were special. Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and Star Wars Squadrons. And then I got another strategy game. I can't remember its name off the top of my head, but the Anno series was the most expensive because I bought most of the DLCs as well, but yeah. Quick build. Oh. Nope. Sorry, yeah, I've been playing Anno. Unfortunately, I modded it quickly after playing it, because I really, nowadays, I take a look at what mods are available for a game, and I say, okay, that looks cool, let me try it that way, even though I'm technically not even playing the original game. Oops, wrong button. But yeah, basically that's the way I do it. Chink, where are you going? Oh, construction parts. He came to deliver the goods, and I kind of beat him to it. Oops. Okay, we're making acid. Excellent. And what we're going to do is just let the vehicles, copper facilities just drain this tank. Oh, I just got to take the cheat off it, all drain it on its own. Off. Perfect. And once the tank is empty, we'll swap it out to acid, and then we can see. Yes, I know, you're still stuck. Scrap. Oh, come on, I can't even see the bugger. Oh, I think I've got him. Yeah, scrap, because the other one should be finished by now. To add the last 2 mining vehicles. Okay, no, not yet. Why are you guys so slow? Oh, wait, there is one. I was just looking in the wrong place. There we go. Chunk. Okay, that's the first group of mining units complete. It's just... Yeah, that's cool. I'm a big fan of big equipment. I always have been. The bigger the better, as far as I'm concerned. I know it doesn't make practical sense, and we have those large circular bucket excavators that basically take up a mobile building, for lack of a better term. But I've always been a fan of large equipment, especially in games. In games, they have always been my most favorite type of equipment available. Alright, how is this doing? got a gas station. Yeah, once they finish dumping here, I actually want them to flatten this area. What the heck? Come on. Yeah, that was the weird thing though with this game as well. It's sometimes difficult to see where you're actually oops, clicking. And I have the same problem with Anno. I don't know if it's just the way I'm looking at the games or something else, but I have had that problem before. Acid production is stable, but I don't know if sulfuric acid production is sulfur production is stable, because it relies on resources that aren't produced unless everything else is being drained, and we're not using heavy oil very efficiently. Primarily because our naphthol and fuel gas is full. Unfortunately, in this playthrough, I've not done a very good job of building circular production lines. And by circular means you produce something which is then used by something which produces something else, which in turn uses something else, which produces something else, which then basically sets you in a circle. You're constantly producing material. And I'm really not doing a very good job of that at the moment. At all. Not even remotely. Hence my copper production problem, which is about to run dry in a few minutes. Why are you stuck? You got in there, but you can't get out, but you can get in and out. It's the reason I haven't gotten rid of these vehicles yet. I mean, this is the only place I'm using this material. I'm not even using it anywhere else. So can I? Yes, I think I'm going to have to. As nice as it looks. Can he get out? Okay, he can. It's very ganky and janky, but he can. And we're produced some solar panels. So where do I want to build my solar farm? Logic dictates I build it back where our power production is. Because, well, this is where we're producing power. We've got spare space across the road. So, yeah. Okay, hang on a minute. Mr. Santa. Oh, right. That's just complaining. We have solar panel production. We have a silicon produced. Is this mouse wheel? Yeah, it's mouse wheel. Definitely going to get to silicon crystallization. I bet there are quite a few people who have played these games who do this stuff. I mean, professional manufacturer of these types of equipment. They say, why couldn't it be that easy in real life? Well, hopefully if we crack nanotech, then it will be. Oh, it looks like we need the acid to make silicon first stage. A, B. Okay, it looks like it's just various ways to make it, but these two ways are going to be the easiest for us because we're producing acid here and we're producing glass, so we just need to make copper. But silicon wafers? Is that? That's not here, right? So I see, okay, we're not making silicon wafers here. We can make AB, but where do we make the silicon wafer chip? It's not the data center because that just uses material. Is it here that we produce the silicon wafer chip? No. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, here's microprocessors. And yes, there are a lot of them, but that's completely normal. Steam. We have not oh, there it is. Research. Microchip producer. Okay, and we make it in silicon crystallization. Water polymer. Actually, we can do this already because both these resources are on top of one another back there. So, where is that machine though? Oh, it was here in the metallurgy plant. For silicon crystallization. We can do that. Okay. Sorry, just getting interested. Also, there is no day-night cycle in this game as far as yeah, there isn't one. Sorry, as I said, I've been playing games which do have it, so we shouldn't have a problem building solar panels. Let's just start with a small amount. I don't know if they need a substation or something to transfer the power. I don't think this game is quite there yet for that. Probably will in later, where you'll need to set up at least a substation transformer and they'll have an area of effect. I could see them maybe doing something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, because we're making... Here's the silicon polymers. We've got water dumped for hydrogen production, so that's fine. Or we can do a direct conversion. This produces... No, that produces dirty water. There was a way to make water. I just got to double check it. Close that. Yeah, thermal distillation. Now we can use a gas boiler, because it'll use fuel gas, and we're making fuel gas here as well, so we can produce the water on site. But squeezing everything in is becoming a teeny tiny problem right now. Do we build it up here? Then. It just means more trucking for the damn fuel gas. I'm going to need to build a lot of these liquid haulers. I mean, a lot of these liquid haulers. Speaking of, how are we doing here? Waiting for parts delivery. Oh, it's just short of production material. And this one's done, so I'll leave this vehicle here for now. I don't need it to do anything else. I just want to check, keep an eye on our copper. Okay, copper's depleted. So, trash that. Add acid. Fill. Import. Trash that. Then we want to swap. Just let the machines... Okay, that one's run dry. Yeah, they're just using up what's left of the water in the pipeline, and then it's... Because, yeah, you can see there's still small amounts of liquid here. So I just want them to drain what's left in the pipe, and then... Still got that one truck that's stuck. Yeah, my truck utilization. Alright, for now, just to keep the system going, I'm just going to cheat it in. Well, we'll keep reducing acid. I just want to fill the pipe with it, because this is still filled with water. Yeah, these two are still running the water production, so I just want to bleed the water off. And that produces a whole 3 more extra copper per process. Logic dictates if you put 16 in, you get 16 out. So if you put 13 in, you'll get 13 out, because a metal plate won't just magically vanish. But hey, it's a PC game. Trying to generate as accurate as possible production cycle, but still. Just want to wait a bit. Okay, that one is done. Switch to that. This one's still using the last of its water. And overall production is boosted. I wish I could do better with these farms, because they're producing a lot of raw materials with these farms, but... What does this symbol mean? Oh, instantly remove products stored internally, input and output buffers used by this recipe. Okay. So it'll just clear out any waste products still left. Okay, that's not a problem. So, it will operate if there's water still trapped in the main production unit, just not if it's trapped in the delivery pipe. Cool. Alright, let's do some thermal distillation here. Seaweed water in, steam in, okay. How much does this produce? High pressure steam, 8, okay. I may be too close to this cliff face. Yeah, I'm way too close to this cliff face. I'm not going to have much luck. And I'm hoping the pipe is even going to... The water collection unit is even going to run in here. Seawater pump. Okay, so we are way too high. Can we pipe it up this mountain? I've not really tried going quite that high. I'll tell you with 100% truth. Oh. Okay. Annoying. Let's just drag it and see what happens. Answer to that question is no. You cannot pipe it up a pipe up that steeper hill. Can I pipe it from down this? Oh, yes I can. Oh, what was that button again? Oh, but it doesn't like the fact that it's... Okay, I'll live with weird. What the heck? I will tell you right now that was not planned, plotted, or prepped. Just me trying something foolish, if you will. I would much prefer to make systems self-sufficient, that I don't have to keep shipping resources or cheating resources in, because it's just, well, the whole point of this game is you do produce stuff yourself. That's the whole plan, the whole point. They want you to build these systems and feed them the appropriate resources. What am I doing here again? Wrong. Gareth, wrong. What you want is just a small pipe to get rid of this water. I am going to delete this water, but it's basically the same as if I was dumping it in the ocean, so that's not going to be a big problem. So, first we'll run out the... Oh no, let's build the production center first, because steam system will be on the other side. And what do we want to use the water for? We want to make silicon chips. We want to make these. Or silicon wafers, sorry. Ugh, camera angle. Don't need quite that much. Yeah, as you can clearly see, I'm not making any physical attempt to guess. I need to move these forward. To make sure that my output and inputs are the same, and that I'm producing enough resources to always guarantee that the system works. Not even close. I'm literally just building as we go along here. Oh, did it not attach? Oh, that's a bit unique. Well, I caught it just as it was saving, which would not surprise me at all. Okay. No, you can go straight, so go straight. Why did... I'm not even going to bother. It had a perfectly straight run, and then I must have moved the mouse just enough to get caught in the second part of the hitbox. Alright, and this is just going to be a... click this. I want brine, and later on, if necessary, we'll figure it out. Okay, I still need to build the steam inputs, I still need to draw up the raw materials. How am I going to pipe the natural gas? Because this is not actually the best flow of natural gas that we can get. And I kind of blocked this area off a bit. First things first, they need to get here because they need to dump this. Something fierce. Which is why I want to upgrade to more of those larger trucks and see if possible, we're going to basically switch most of our vehicles out to the bigger trucks. It's just... I'll have to see how that goes. Flag of event. Okay, so you don't like coming from above. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Will you come? Alright, fine. If I place it here, will it go down? Or was I just dumb lucky with the piping here? Okay, no, this cliff section is not as bad. Okay. No. Just remind me to reroute this connection point. Because this connector is the wrong direction. Or did it reroute it automatically? It did. Yahoo! Alright, it looks like this cliff section is just smooth enough for me to get up. I don't actually know what the limits are of this game with respects to things like this, because I've never really tried them. Oh, did I leave any gap there? No, I did not. Yeah, I'm going to build my advanced microprocessor production and microchip system up here. Which means I have to ship in a lot of resources, but there's not much I can do about that. Now then. Too precious. 2 units of steam. Not that I care. So we're just going to use a good old-fashioned gas boiler. It produces 8. So, you know, lots. Let me just check something. If I select... Okay, so if it uses that, it produces carbon dioxide. Unfortunately, I can't... I haven't... have I built graphite production yet? I have got graphite production, but I don't think I have graphite recycling. I think that was part of a later technology. Because I do remember, in one of my playthroughs, I had convert graphite to that material. GH? Was that how I found it? No. Advanced. You know, searching through the research tree is going to be impossible, so I'm not even going to bother. Let's just go through the darn thing here, because it shouldn't be that difficult to find it here. So I remember you could convert one of the raw materials to graphite. You could recycle it. Here it is. Ah, but I need chemical plant 2 to upgrade to carbon dioxide and then to graphite. Okay, so for now it's ew and spew into the environment, but later on we shouldn't have any problems, and we don't actually need that many of these. And they just need water, which we're producing right here. So we'll just snake it out of here. Works for me. And we just want to build a storage tank. Yeah, I'm just going to cheat the light fuel up here. And then we'll use it properly when an opportunity presents itself. Yeah, because later on, I do remember, unfortunately they've changed the tech tree a little bit, so it's going to just be a little while before I have some of the technology I was used to playing with in the previous playthrough. It's odd, because I remember getting the graphite recycling option before solar panels, so I think the solar panels are very new. I just didn't notice, or at the time I wasn't playing the game, so I never got that, never read that particular, patch notes. That's what I was looking for. Patch notes. Alright, all that's left now is to finish running the steam. For a second there I thought I'd screwed up, but I have not. Okay, I'll let this be built piecemeal, because we don't desperately need production of this material right now. But I want to just store, as is my preference, store the living frack out of whatever I'm producing. Vehicles can build the rest as they go along. Ah, have I made a mistake? Yes, I have. We're not making these construction parts yet. So we'll be able to build all of this except that. But, okay, that's fine. Bonk. Bonk. Done. Okay. And, of course, the weather had to agree with me. Okay. These have all 5, but I still only have produced 1 because my vehicle production parts is a bit slow. Correction, it's not my vehicles that are slow, it's my transports are a bit stuck up, but that's fine. I knew it was going to be a problem later on. Even here, we've almost got it. Oh, I think the truck... Oh no, we've got another truck. Where are you supposed to go? You can reach this stuff. If they can reach this, they can reach everything else, so that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, it seems they focus primarily on construction first and foremost. Where are you going and what are you hauling? Ah, he's hauling fuel gas, but it's full. So he'll just dump it back where he found it and we'll move on. Alrighty then. Can we first and foremost build tech level 3 in this components? We can. Awesome. Electronics are over here, so we'll just pinch this thing and run it back. So we'll copy this and just build what I've built before. The hiccup I've built now is normally I just snake it through this side, but I kind of filled this area. So, you know, oopsie on my part there. We'll just have to run it a bit more forward. Let's at least start producing what we need so we can get everything else done. And then we can see about upgrading everything. Oops, that one. Oops, that one. Why is this conveyor belt empty? Is this conveyor belt's empty because... What are you supposed to steal? Are we out of... Why is steel production gone dark? Oh, because slag is full up, and I have no trucks to ship it out. Okay. That one's fine. Okay, then we'll just use this one. We'll just click there. We'll go here. We click that sheet for now. And the rest of the slag will just go the other way. Okay, I'm just waiting for this to empty, then I'll take it away. Slag and the slag belt to get completely empty. Oh, the slag belt is underneath, so... Alright, I hadn't realized the steel production must have been stuck for quite a while. So, you know, oops. Everything should roll back into life. What are you missing? That's it. Why? Why is there still iron ore on these bloody belts? I mean, honestly, this was 5 episodes ago that we cleared this thing out. Okay, and stop removal. So this one has basically been completely stalled since the upgrade, which is 4 or 5 episodes ago. And which truck is now stuck again? Fine, I'll deal with it. For whatever reason, beyond my understanding, you can't reach this belt system, so... Build what you can build, will you? Ah, we're low on construction parts again. Yeah, unfortunately, that's one hiccup as you get further on in any game. You start having to juggle a lot more resources. And you don't realize, okay, oops, I forgot something. Or whatever, and that's where you end up with the trouble. Okay. There, and that puts an end to that stupid truck's whining. Well, almost. Oh, dear. May have been a bit too smart for my own... You see, I'm taking water to run these boilers from the excess water these machines produce, but they're not producing anything at the moment. So, no water, no steam, no water. I've created a dead-end circle. Talk about being a tad too smart for your own bridges. What's building here? Oh, Advanced Research Lab. Got it. This building I'll just quickly build with water, and then I'll dump the whole blinking thing into the scrapyard once we get things going. Oops, wrong button. Give it a few moments for it to clog up the system, because water production should be fairly high. It looks like we are producing enough high-pressure steam from these 4 boilers to produce what we need. Each of these produces 8. Way plenty. 2 would have been enough. Because it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So we're doubling the necessary amount of steam production. Once the water pipe is clogged... Why are you empty? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just delete this because now we don't need it anymore. It should function now as a perfectly, functioning loop. They should get water from the machines, and they will in turn produce more, and now this loop should work. How much water did they take in? 8. Okay, yeah. And each one produces 8, so these 4 will supply these boilers with extra, so we're not shot. It's just the system's going to get a bit clogged right now. Okay, mine tower has no designated control in mine area. Okay, so they've stripped this area. Perfectamundo. That creates a safe path for the truck. So the mining operation can go right back where it was. Edit area. And we still gotta bury this place. Oh, and we're just about out of iron because the vehicles have been stopped for a few minutes. Yeah, seems to be working fine. Okay, where were we? We were here. Okay, what else do you need? You just need circuit boards. So let me just build my outward pathway. We're going to run it here. No, I don't want to run it that way. I want to run it this way. Why did it do that now? Have I selected the wrong connection point? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. And this time I'm just gonna go big or go home. Because honestly, the small one's just not stockpiling enough of this resource. Come on. Microcircuit boards. How do I want to route you? I don't know if we can actually go back. I think we're going to need to build another one of these. Oh, that's a double. We don't quite need that big. I have at least gotten to the point where I'm efficient enough with my layouts, if you will, that I need quite that level of structure. Oh, hello. If you'll let me go this way, I will go this way with pleasure. Yeah, this way's fine too. Because the trucks can still reach it even if there is just one. Come on. Yeah, this is now pretty much squeeze it where it fits gameplay. Yahoo! Yeah, we might as well just get everything online now. Oh, it didn't register this one as... Okay, so I'm short on... Select Captain's Cheats, add product. Initiate quick delivery. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bop-bop-bop-bop. Ship bridge level 3. Oh, I've been waiting for that. And our population is a problem. Oh no, they're sick. No, they're not. Why are we getting a negative 17? They're not sick. They're not showing a population problem. They don't have a food problem. Ah, severe flu. Damn it. So much for our medical equipment is empty. Because our trucks are not shipping the goods. Damn it. Because there's plenty of medical equipment. Oh, there's not. Why have these stalled? plenty of disinfectant. Because let me guess, there's no plastic. No, there's no steel. Because I stalled out the steel production, that's why. Nuts. You can't seriously tell me steel production is still in the hole like bad. Come on, get your butts in gear and get to work. Yeah, everything is functioning. Oh, and I'm gonna stop siphoning. No, I'm not siphoning, I'm giving extra iron ore. Fine. Let's really get this system up and running. I mean, I'm giving plenty of material here. Because remember, I've still got this boatload of iron coming from the scrap mechanics, so... The raw material isn't the problem, it just wasn't getting where it needs to go to maximize production. Now it is, and hopefully that'll solve my population problem. And we can add, I'll get to building. Okay, we've got the next generation bridge, we've got the next generation research facility, and they're upgrading the next generation oil tanks. Perfect. Where are you? Okay, so I expanded it enough. I want to just clear this area flat as well. Unfortunately, I can't dig up some of this stuff because of what we've built. It means digging up a lot of what we've already built, which is just going to be a pain in the butt. But we'll see how we go. What did I just... And then I may just bury this area in garbage. Why are you guys acting like you've got no trucks assigned? You've got plenty of trucks assigned. Where the heck are the trucks for this job? I was under the impression that once a truck was assigned to a particular work building, it looks like they're not. It looks like the truck, also if it's busy with something else, it'll do that. Okay. Alright, so that's new knowledge. I need to upgrade these dump trucks. As soon as possible. Everything was going fine until the steel got stuck. Okay, for now I'm just cheating in resources just to reduce some of the needs and up and downs of my vehicles. Speaking of energy production, my solar panels are up. How much do these produce? 38 kilowatts, so they're not exactly a replacement, because in order to produce anything worthwhile, I'd have to fill this whole area with solar panels, which we can do, just not right now. They are supplementing my power supply, which, at least right now, is exactly what solar panels do. Sand production is good. Okay, looks like everything's gotten back up and running. It's just steel production we've run into. Why are you missing an input? I'm confused. You've got tier 2 construction pots. Oh, for the love of... No, this is me being stupid. Why did I think that was what I wanted to produce? Oh, okay, this does not produce what I needed to produce. I need to upgrade these buildings. Okay, so that was my fault. I mistook something else for something completely different. I'm hoping the computer assembly isn't... Okay, it is. Has no recipe, that's fine. What does this mean? What does that symbol mean? I don't understand. Okay. Something tells me I am missing the boat here. Okay, well, let's go to hints. Maybe they've got something that will tell me about these. Utility tools, logistics, population health contracts. Yeah, I'm just going to skip through most of the stuff. So there's something I'm missing when it comes to these production, and I don't see it here in the hints. So I'm assuming this means something. Now, what does it? Will this tell me? No, it doesn't. What's this? Computing consumed. Okay. So we need to build the computer facility in order to build. In order for this to function, it needs to have an operational. Where is that facility? I just had it the other day. So it needs a data center. We can make one. Okay, so it wants a data center. Fair enough. And it wants water and nitrogen, frozen water, cooled water. Alright, so where do we get that? I've got to catch up a bit. As I said, I haven't actually played this section of the game before. So I'm just playing a little bit of catch up. Have we even researched that technology? I'm hoping okay, here, chilled water. Water tower chiller. Okay. And I'm assuming the data center will be effective anywhere on the planet. So, we can build it right here. So this is going to be our long-term electronics production facility anyway. Nope, don't do it that way. Find the water chiller, which should be here. It takes water in, and makes it cold. Cool beans. Okay, I'm gonna cheat water in for this system because I'm not going to be paying any attention to it whatsoever. Don't need that much. I'm assuming when they say water chiller, they don't mean like tap water cold. They mean, holy flip, this froze my butt off. Cold. Oops. Like liquid nitrogen levels of cold. Can I run a pipe back here? Well, that's going to be exceptionally annoying. So much for going small. And it's 10 in, 8 out. I'm assuming some is lost due to condensation. Or something like that. If we run that there, we just delete this pipe section here. I remember the data center wanting something else. It wasn't just... I thought it needed something else in. It looks like it wants water and chilled water itself, but... Okay, hang on a minute, let me just... Okay, so it wants... Input is water, output is normal water. So once I get this loop going, I can just keep it up. But there is a loss of product. Yeah, I'm just going to go big. I don't know how much each of these units... How much do these produce? Ah, but they want server racks, and I don't have any of that product. Well, I've got some stored, so we can get one going. Because if I'm not mistaken, I should have a few server racks lying around... Where? Here. I have 28 servers lying around, so we can get one of these units up and running. So we can get one of the servers up and running. Oops, one too far. I've done this badly as well. No, no, no. Thank you. I wonder why they have two output pipes on this cooling tower when we can't actually use the double output. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to add another one of these containers. I keep going for the biggest thing I can find. Because we'll put the output water. Don't tell me. Yeah. I'm confused here. This says inputs is chili, outputs is cold water. Yet it has an input for water. So there must be an upgrade somewhere along the line where you're going to need fresh water. I don't understand why it would need an input for cold water if it doesn't need it. Oh, we gotta build a building first. Right, and then I gotta figure out how to make servers, because the sole reason we can even make... Okay, I want to build that there. We will prioritize that one. So that's going to be an inward flow pipe. It's going to come from this side. Stuff it. That'll be priority in. That'll be priority out. So it'll take the water from the servers first and foremost. Awesome. Okay, run like that. And then a hop, skip, and a jump. Can we build this? Yes, we can build this. Because we have electronics, but we don't have electronics 3, or did I get that far in my production plan? I don't think I have. At all. I think we're only at production electronics level 2. Yeah, this is one of the fun things of this game. I want to build other stuff, and now I gotta play catch up. Which needs microprocessors. Now, what do microchips need? It's almost like the beginning of the game again, where you have to figure everything out. Let me guess, gold. Ah. Okay, now I'm officially confused. Okay, so this is the part of the game where trading becomes a big part of the game. It has to. I should have the resources to build one of these. Yes, I do have the resources to build. In fact, I have the resources to build most of these. But only one is going to be of any use to us, so we'll worry about that later. This will produce water, and we'll go there, and I'll cheat the heck out of it. So water is never going to be a problem. Oops, wrong button. Right button. Now we add these. What, that adds... Okay, so it costs... That's enough to add 1 teraflop. Oh boy, are we low on output here. Okay, my trucks will bring whatever leftover resources are available to finish these other server racks. But we're going to... Oh, it wants the advanced maintenance to run. Okay. Seriously, just playing catch up here. There is probably a proper... Okay, which truck is stuck now? Don't worry about it. Really, well and truly, don't worry about these tanks. Oh, is it upgrading this tank? No, it's not. Come on. they don't need to get water from these tanks. These tanks are ignored. These are just reserve, backup reserve tanks as well. Alright. Oh, I turned on planning mode. I want to turn that off. Okay, how do we produce maintenance level 3? Because I know we're doing level 2, and I didn't want to do level 3 if it wasn't necessary. Because... Come on, where's maintenance here? I'm not seeing it here. Lab equipment? Don't tell me we can once again build a structure without the necessary equipment to keep it going. That would be very, very annoying. Okay, not seeing it here. Then I'll click here and it'll tell me. Ah, wrong building. Right building. Okay, so we've once again we've unlocked a building we can't fix. Oh, we have it. Depot level 3, and these are level 2, and it's mechanical parts, electronics level 3. And to make electronics level 3 we need microchips. To make microchips we're running... I think we've also got that bigger problem. Okay, so we can make maintenance level 3. I don't know why it doesn't show up here. None of the maintenance options show up here. And microchips is locked out for some reason. Oh no, I was already selected. Microchip stage 4. Microchip machine. We need to, yeah, because to do it we need microchips electronics. Okay, we need 20 and we don't have it. So for now this is out. And maintenance production is out as well, so we might as well pause the structure because it's not going to use any good until we can actually make what we need to make. But the hiccup having is to make the first stage we need construction components. We can't make those. So there must be someone we can trade with that we have not encountered yet that has what we need to make it. Because look, but these are all offering for these resources. They're not to make these resources. So did I miss something? Okay, here we can get microprocessors. Okay, so we would trade gold to these people to get microchips, and then we'd use those microchips to make level 3, and that would let us make everything else. So that's probably where we're supposed to get them, at least initially. So our primary objective, by the looks of it, is to get gold. Give me your people. We do have access to a gold mine. I just haven't set it up yet. Alright, just one moment. Unfortunately, that is pretty much time for today, but now I'm going to also do a little research to try and figure out what we need to do properly. Who am I kidding? I'm going to forget the moment I stop here. I was just playing this. I'm literally playing this by ear. I'm playing this by ear. The gold should be here. Unfortunately, we've got a bunch of trees in the way, so I need to build the necessary harvesters to just clear this area out. Okay, so that's going to be my first step. Let me just get the initial steps set up. We can worry about the rest later. So for now, we're just going to cancel all vehicle production. We're going to make 1, 2, and then I want to make 1, 2. Quick deliver resources, quick deliver resources. Okay, and that is going to start clearing the road all the way on the other side, so we'll have space to produce gold. In fact, we actually need to clear a lot of this area, so hopefully this harvesting machine should be plenty. Right, this game works on a really odd square block style of function. And I don't want the vehicles to go too far, so what we'll just do is quickly knock out some storage buildings here. Just for now to store the wood. We can strip it later and move it as we need. No, I'm just going to dump it like that. that's that done. Alright, so that's the start. We don't have enough maintenance because we haven't finished these buildings, which is why I paused them. We're not building servers, which we need to build. That building does look pretty cool. Oh, but it's in the open. Who the heck builds a server farm exposed to the weather? Hang on a second. No, got power. Okay, it's probably just load shedding time. Hence the click you just heard was just my UPS kicking over. Supplementing extra power for when our solar panels swap over. Okay, these are out of resources. That's fine. But yeah, who builds a server farm completely open to the elements? Or is the server farm underneath and I'm just looking at the cooling towers? Just curious. Yeah, that looks like scrap. No, there's the servers. If that huge unit is the first group of servers I put in, then they've built a server farm completely open to the elements. Yeesh, I do not want to be the guy who has to do maintenance on that thing. The amount of dust and stuff it's going to suck up. Not to mention when it rains and rust. Yuck. Okay, I'm just curious, because I do IT. I'm just curious how this game is chosen to portray this building. It looks very nice, but I would have at least put it in a sealed structure. Use the glass and just chink all around. Though that'll give you more trouble with heating later on, so that's not going to be wonderful, but nonetheless. Which truck again? Okay, I'm going to end up fighting with that a little bit as the various vehicles find their way. Anyway, alright, we've got the basics started. We're going to clear trees and start a gold mine. That's going to be our next thing for the next stage of our operations. But that's next time. For now, I hope everyone has enjoyed, and you all have a great day. This is Gareth from Whatchamacallit Gaming. Have a great day. Goodbye.